Hello everyone. So here we are at Joy Workout day number 16. And the message here today is put your heart into it. And I've been feeling this a lot lately. So I want to give you the distinct experience. I want you to exercise the distinct experience between thinking something in your head and feeling something in your heart. And I kept reaching for this the other day and couldn't find it. And then there it was in the Sanctuary book. We have those 4 mantras for thriving, right? And in this version of it, we have on page 51 this painting that I did a long time ago called, and it's the Shema. The Shema is the most sacred prayer in the Jewish tradition. And I actually painted that with watercolor pencils in a cafe on the North California coast, very close to Oregon, just after driving through the redwood forest. The redwood forest would bring out my artistic desires and inspiration more than any other place I've ever been. I would just feel overwhelmed by the feelings of reverence among the trees, being among the trees, which were hundreds, maybe thousands of years old. Biggest trees I've ever seen in my life. There's no way you can put it in a picture because it's an experience. You're just looking up and you're like sitting at the ankles of the trees or the toes of them. So the Shema, the word Shema means listen. It means listen. We had to memorize this when we were kids. Those of us who went to Hebrew school, and every Jewish person has it memorized, like every person who has any religiosity in them. And the prayer says, to love God with all your heart, soul, and might. And so what I want you to think about is the felt sensation. I'm going to offer you these 4 mantras. So what does it mean? Whatever God is to you, whatever the field of love, the loving energy that creates the universe, whatever that is to you, I want you to infuse the mantras with that feeling. But first, I want you to just listen to the mantras. I'm going to tell you the 4 mantras, and I just want you to experience them intellectually. Then I'm going to say them again, and I want you to feel them in your heart and just notice the difference, because this is the joy workout. This is what it means to embody the higher vibration feelings, to embody the experiences that we truly desire. I'll say one more thing before I say the mantras. When somebody calls me and says, will you pray with me for something or whatever, let's say they're wanting a prayer for someone for their illness. I actually don't ask them details about whatever the illness is. This is my way. This is not the right way. Just this is my way. I ask the person for their name and, whoever we're going to think about and pray for. And I see the person in their wholeness and wellness, and I hold that feeling in my heart. And then I feel my friend calling me back and saying, oh, they're just doing great. And this isn't a way of forcing, it's a way of participating with life, feeling my desire with the wholeness of my heart, denying lack or limitation, by emphasizing and celebrating and giving the juice of my energy, time, energy, and attention. These are most precious resources, right? Using them to infuse a positive desire. And so here we have the 4 mantras. Number 1, this time think about them intellectually, right? Thank you. Tell me more. Shiny object. And I choose worthiness. Okay, that's nice. Now feel them. Thank you. Feel that in your heart. Thank you. Thank you. Tell me more. Tell me more. Tell me more. Embody that. Tell me more. The third one is Shiny object. Shiny object. Shiny object. Someone's like in a, it's just a kid is in a bad mood or whatever. Oh, look at the airplane. Shiny object. Um, Positive use of distraction. Shiny object. And the fourth mantra, feel this one in your heart. I choose. I choose worthiness. I choose worthiness. I choose worthiness for myself, for my loved ones, for the planet, for all of humanity. And one thing that I wrote here in the notes is, "Hey, Ma, look at me!" exclaims just about every child in the history of humanity, on the playground or wherever. And if you think about, like, um, think about, let yourself feel what it feels like when other people are lit up around you because you're being you, because you're doing something cool or fun or shiny or awesome. And they're like, "Oh, that was awesome." Um, I want you to acknowledge inside yourself, and I'm saying this as I'm making a point of it because we live in a world that tells us to be independent and that we don't need anybody or anything or what, you know, load of nonsense. We need subcultures of wellness, and when we don't have that, we need an emotional replacement, and then we end up with, like, you know, shaming and things like that. We end up with the negative when we don't enforce and reinforce the positive. So just acknowledge in yourself the joy of seeing others in their greatness and being seen in your greatness. Like, oh, that's so cool. Oh, that's so awesome. Um, it's a joy to be with my friends, and to have their eyes be lit up by whatever it is, and to have my eyes lit up by whatever it is that we're bringing to the table of the moment. Um, so thank you for being here in this joy workout with me. I'm really enjoying these, and I hope you are too. And I look forward to seeing you tomorrow for the next joy workout. Bye for now.